So I can see everybody. Whoop, whoop. Okay, just a sec. Oh, what's happening? It's all right. It's doing weird things. There we go. Okay. Just trying to see. Oh, it says that we're live. Are you getting video feed? I'm hoping you're getting video feed. Okay, I'm double checking everything here. Boop, boop. Nope. It does not like me today. Okay. We're just doing one last check. Okay, so it's saying we are live. This is good on Facebook. Okay, so Facebook looks like we hit the mark. Okay, so now, good. There's my lovely ladies there. Now the only one that we need to still see here is our one for YouTube. Oh, it looks like it's there too. Yay! Good. Not like me today. Oh. Okay. I don't want to hear myself. That was gross. Remember to live chat. Okay. Community guidelines. I don't know. Don't do anything bad or weird. Okay. Where am I? Why can't you see me? I ran away. Sorry, there I am. Okay, I'm here. So I hope you are all having a fabulous day. We're getting better at this, right? Like we're streaming live to YouTube. We're streaming live everywhere. It is awesome. The only thing I am going to do is I did just panic and think of my children. And so I'm hoping that everyone's, kind of dialed. Yes. Are you ready? Should we flip over? Should we go do our Mr. Monday? Okay, I can close that thing up, I think, for a second. We will transfer over and we will turn off our little title code. Was starting off today going south. Oh, yes, we are totally starting today off going south. You know me. Come on. Nothing. You would expect nothing less. So I'm hoping that you guys now have the right camera on your screen. I was like laying out bits. I'm doing a little bit of playing here. So super excited to play with you guys. I love that you were sending me messages and just confirming pieces and super fun. Okay. So basically the only restrictions you have, this is super embarrassing because I actually typed that at work today and I have no idea what I even typed. So you might have to help me a little bit. I'm toying with 2 different colored card bases. So I have got a Mossy Meadow card base. I've also got a, what's it called? Mint Macron. And then I've actually picked 2 different pieces of DSP and we're gonna play a little bit. So you guys keep your trimmer handy because we can decide whether or not what we like better. So initially I'd said go for the full card front size, right? Like I'd said do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I am tempted, hear me out before you get mad at me. I'm tempted to go like that and cut it down to a 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so just because I'm thinking it might actually look pretty cute with the little bit of a border showing of that one there. Okay, so that was our first little part that we were dealing with. Now I want to make sure I can read my YouTube comments. You're looking for, I got home, it's my sister's birthday. So I went walking with my sis after school. I shouldn't have, I have so much to do, but it felt so good and it's her birthday. So man, we're doing it. Hi, Sherry from Tennessee. Okay, now, then we had our other piece. What up, Eve? We had our other piece of just regular old, what's it called? Cardstock. Talk much? No, not me. I don't. I have issues talking. And so this one, you can kind of pick the coordinating color, right? So what I'm just double checking what measurements I told you guys because I want to make sure. Again, like I said, I was typing this from my desk this morning without anything really in front of me. So I had said that this one was going to be 1 7/8 by 5 1/2. Yeah, 1 7/8 by 5 1/2. Okay, so here's my only thing that I'm contemplating changing up. Hear me out. So I'm thinking if we cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4, it might give us a really nice border around the edge. And then all I would do is this one piece, you could leave it at 5 1/2. It can still overhang. Are we okay? What do you think? So some of you, if you want to leave it, go ahead and glue it down and we'll stick that over top. If you want to do what I'm doing and get a little bit crazy, then I think I'm going to cut my piece of DSP just down by a little bit. Tell me what you think. Today's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. And I want to pronounce it right. Inika? Mine's in 9 days. I'm getting close to you, girl. Okay, so tell me what you think. You like it. Okay, so Dorinda says good. Hello, Louise. So that's the only thing that I'm thinking of doing is I'm just going to cut my DSP down by a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to cut it down to a 4 by 5 1/4. Hey, Eth, we're doing Mystery Monday. So I gave them card measurements and they kind of prep stuff at home and then they're stamping along with me. So I feel like you should do this. I know I'm kind of obsessed with this one right now. Super embarrassing. Best gift, daughter's here with 2 grandsons from France. Oh, I love it. Okay, so this guy's going on here. Got it? Cut it down. Look at Judy's like, cut it down, baby. Border. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, I agree. Isn't it funny? We all like the border. Okay, so that one's going to get a border. Now, should I make 2 cards at the exact same time? I'm going to do it with this one too. I think with this one, maybe I'll show that pattern. I feel like that's a little bit too bland. Okay, so we'll do it on 2. I'm making 2 cards at once. Literally killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so the only thing that I still am going to need for card number 2, and this gives you a little bit of time, you can go trim your paper there, is I'm just going to cut a piece of cardstock that's in mint to match. I'm just trying to find my mint bag, and of course, do you think I can find it when I'm in a rush? No, I can't, but I can always find it at any other given moment during the day. That's okay. I'll just steal a piece and not even worry about it. So I'm going to go 5 1/2, 1 7/8. Do you like how I yell at you from over here? I'm trying to project my voice. 2 for 1 video. Okay, so this one's going to come over here. Now, again, these can be 5 1/2. It doesn't matter. First time ever. Ooh. Okay, so Jewel, I always post them either the day before or today. I posted it in the morning. It's on my Facebook page, and I actually gave the information out on YouTube as well, just in case for people. So make sure to check my page during the day. Hi, Judy from Michigan. So I'm double checking because I wanted to see if you ever told me how to say your name. You didn't. Okay. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm seeing 3 of these. I'm actually going to cut this down just to 5 1/4. And this one too, because I don't want it to overhang, because I'm awful at centering if I overhang. So just a sec. Now I can make these match up with my DSP. Okay, so this is going to go on like this, and then follow me. What we're going to do is we're going to take good junk. Yeah, isn't that the noise, Ethan, that you and I made on the cutter? Good junk. Oh, Ethan, the kids were trying to see if they could use it today. It was so funny, the guillotine cutter. They were so excited when I let them use it. Okay, so I'm going to lay those guys out on there just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over on this one. Now, I don't know about you guys, if you did them or if you cut them already, but I'm going to do a little bit of playing here. So for this one, instead of doing stitched shaped circles, I am going to grab some Whisper White, just because what if you don't have them, right? You thawed out in Texas. Thank God, girl. That was crazy town. So if you don't have those stitched shaped circles, I'm just going to do, stitched shaped squares, 1 5/8 of an inch Whisper White squares. Okay, so follow me here. That's all it is. That's just a regular old Whisper White square. And then I'm going to show you some possibilities for zhuzhing it up a little. Do you like how I yell at you? I know. Total gore. Hey, I'm over here. Have you figured? I know exactly what I sound like. Okay, there we go. Oh, Ethan will get this. Eth, do you want to laugh? I had my kids had a French quiz today, one that they've known about since last Monday. My little monkeys. You should have seen them. The panic. Ethan, you remember the panic that sets in when you realize you did not study for it? Yes, yes. Okay, so those are 1 5/8. So I'm going to do a 1 3/4 inch one. Just a sec. So for my people who are all about the layers, and I know some of you are, check out what you could do here. So I could take this guy, I could mat him just on that, and I could make them go down here, just giving it another kind of dimension in there, okay? Ethan, uh-oh. What DSP are you using? Oh, Sharon wants to know what we're using. Okay, so Sharon, this is my bin. Do you like this? This is called the Flowering Cactus Product Medley. So it's a big bundle, dude. It comes with a stamp set. It comes with coordinating dies. It comes with 2 rolls of twine. It comes with a bejeez ton of designer series paper. And it comes with these gorgeous kind of like felt embellishments as well. Okay, so tons. Look at this. Layers. Ethan's crying for them. Okay. Hello, Clara. This is so fun. Hi, Sue and Rosemary. I love it. It is fun chatting with everybody. I think Corey's on, but Corey's on YouTube, I think, tonight. Or not on YouTube, on Facebook. Okay, so you can kind of see here how you can play this all out, right? So we're going to toy with it a little bit. Now, what I'm seeing here, I should probably have my stamps ready. I didn't. solving systems of inequalities with my child upstairs. Blech. Ethan, just wait till you hit high school math, baby. What I'm thinking is we could showcase a little bit of each one of these within the square. So I was thinking like one might get this guy peeking out, one might get this guy peeking out, one might get, I call this one the pickle because it looks like a giant pickle. One might get the pickle peeking out with like a little flower on the top, right? So I want to play with it that way. That's my plan. Now, if you wanted to, you could also take things like the DSP and you could glue these little shapes down once you die cut them, and then you could simply just chop the edges. So we can kind of play with that too. Okay, is she ready to do this? I think she is. I am going to use a foam mat for this one, my darlings. So if I don't answer you and it's something that you need to ask me, post it more than once because I'm watching 2 computer screens at once and stamping. So I've got YouTube on my computer, I've got Facebook on my iPad, and so we're kind of rolling with everything at this stage in the game. Okay, first step. I am going to ink this guy up with a little bit of my mint. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. And then I have got a sponge dauber here. I have got my Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to add a little bit of colors. If you do, would you make the cardstock strip thicker? You absolutely could, sweetie. You're talking about this one? So like I did, I think it was a 1 7/8. So let me give you a 2-inch and let me show you what that looks like because I feel like that might might enable you to make a more informed decision. So what Debbie's asking, hi Tony Vance, is if I changed this over to a little bit thicker strip. You don't have to, we're just talking about people who wanted to add layers and maybe they're working with all kinds of extra bits right now. Now, is that more the look you were going for? Just to give you a little bit wider view there, okay? So this one's gonna be my test guy because I'm kind of playing with that one. So I'm gonna ink it up like that, just in mint, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Mossy Meadow and I'm gonna get some more ink on it and I'm just gonna go like this and I'm gonna add a little bit darker green to those edges. That's it, not anything crazy. We're not going to town here. Now I should have a little scrap of copy paper so that I don't have to stamp on my pad. Does that make sense? There we go. Okay, so let's come in here and we're gonna go like this. Dude. Okay, now the reason, if you're going, why is she adding that little bit of green to the edges? Because I want to show you on the DSP. So if you look on the DSP, they definitely don't have it all one tone, and I loved that look that they did on there. Thank you, Marie Ange. It is fun. It's fun being here with both groups kind of thing. Okay, so that kind of gives us a cute little look there. So there's one. Love it. Okay, so say he is going to go in there because, you know, it's apparently male. That shadow is amazing. It just, I don't know, it zhuzhes it up, peeps. Let's be honest. Okay, so then let's take this one. Cut. And you like the wider strip. Absolutely. Yeah, so you kind of, it gives you a little bit more to play with. I'm super comfortable with really narrow strips, like kind of really tight borders, but I understand other people kind of, they want a bit more of a reveal. So that's a great way to go. Great two-tone look. Good. Okay, so that does, it works really well. Okay, so now with this one, I'm thinking, what are we gonna play? So let's look at some of the colors that they pull off in here. So again, this looks like more of maybe like a pear pizzazz that we could kind of do in the background. I kind of try looking at these ones. These are ones I've done already. So I was playing, that's the DSP, and I was playing with different kind of variations of it. So you can kind of see there. So let's try, oh, my nose is gonna go, oh, let me sneeze. Excuse me. Does anyone else feel terrified of sneezing anymore? Like I'm so scared of sneezing in public now. Maybe I won't even, well, I'll try, we'll stamp one. We'll see what it looks like. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of purple. What purple, does anyone know? I feel like I talk to myself like a crazy person. What purple? I just wanna check. What's our purple that's in here? Flowering Cactus, what colors? What does it say? It's Highland Heather, okay. Do you like how I checked that? So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go really light, an inanimate object, a genderless animal. I know, isn't that awful, Eve? I'm like, okay, we're gonna go like that. Bless you, thank you. Getting to watch you on my TV. Oh my God, that's way too much Ange for me. Eileen's like, yeah, you're on the TV. I'm like, oh God, I'm so sorry. Okay, now I do want, what did I do with my bag of those? I had a bag of them. Where did I go? Shoot, you guys, I had a whole bag of sponge daubers here for this purpose. And apparently, in my usual Ange fashion, I ate them? Like, what happened? Who does that? Please tell me other ones of you lose things as much as I do, because it's actually getting to be a little bit on the embarrassing side. I need to get my... Okay, so I'm going to bust in here and see if I've got a purple one. Just a sec. No purple. Check my other one. I had it, you guys, I literally had a Ziploc bag of these last night. I had them all ready to go. I'm just checking. Oh, there's purple. No, you're not purple. We need a purple one. Are you purple? Sure, you look purple. Okay, so we got some purple. Oh, that was my head. I just smoked my own head. Okay, so what was that color? That was Mossy. I feel like that's not what I was going to go for, but that's okay. We'll just step this off. Okay. So I'm thinking with this one, I'm going to go back to this. There we go. Get you in. Get you inked. Okay. Now, we said Highland Heather. Ange in the big screen. No, that's way too much Ange. Let's not get political. It's not talking to yourself. It's verbal processing. Oh my God, I love you guys. You make me feel so much better. I know, but you should see me right now when I'm doing all kinds of stupid things. Like, if you could see the fact that I literally just smashed my head. Ooh, I feel like that's not really, I feel like I just like took off color. Let's just check that. We're doing a little testing method. Whoops, you have to put it on the paper. Oh yeah, we'll get that. Okay, so that works. Good. Okay, so here again. Let's just try it again. So what we're doing, inking this one up. Now you could do a technique called rock and roll, where you kind of take it and you rock the edges. I know, getting crazy, rocking and rolling. Or we can do what I'm doing here, and we're just gonna take a little bit of purple, and I'm gonna add it in strategically. Hopefully I'm adding ink and not just taking away ink. Okay, whew. My nose is running from moving forward. Bring you back in. This could be comical. Like, I seriously have no idea what I'm doing right now. We're going to take this guy in. We're going to stamp you. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's pull it. Did it work? Oh, it did work. We got some fun coloring kind of in there. Okay. I'm going to get, I want a little bit more Calypso coral in whatever I'm doing next. So what could we do with Calypso coral? Should we do the flowers? Let's do it. If I were a Calypso coral flower, where might I be? On my chair, obviously. Okay. Oh no, I'm seeing all the Me Too's. I'm like, oh God, what have I done? I'm 61 today. I love it. Just saw you. Hi, Shelly. Okay, sorry, I get all distracted. I'm like, oh, something shiny. People are on the TV. Let's go over here. Let's grab a little bit of Calypso coral. Hello, Kim. We're playing. We're trying to get, like, we're figuring this stuff out. You guys, you can pick your own, like, each one, right? I want you to kind of play with it and see. Ooh, I feel like you might need more than one. Okay, we're going to try something. So you're going to come in here. Can I do you in that corner? Maybe I should do you in this corner. Okay. There. Ooh, I love the look of those. Okay, so these guys, they're going to come down here, but they're going to get a little friend. Who is yours? Say hello to my little friend. Sorry, just kidding. I shouldn't have done it. It was dorky. Do a lot of dorky things. Now this one, I'm going to clean you off just to make sure. Now this one, I'm going to go green. So where's my Mossy? Let's see if I can do this without sticking it into said flower. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay, we got it. Someone is probably going, Ange, that is not at all what cactus look like, but that's okay, because I can plead Canadian ignorance, and I'm not living in the desert, and I know nothing. They're just kind of fun to make. Okay, so I'm kind of come in like that. Anyway, we're going to test. So that guy, we've got some stamping, okay? Look at this. Hello there, Texas babe. I love it. Now, If you chose not to stamp, so say you're like, hey, I'm going to throw in some like images that are die cut. I'm going to do that too. So just roll with me here, people. I need, ta-da. So I'm going to grab a few of these. This guy's going to get like a little bit different set, and you're going to see how I do it with a die cut image. So maybe you choose to kind of shake this up a little bit differently. So we're going to come in here. We're going to bring you in. We're going to hope like hell that I know where my dies are. We do. Look at that. I know where my dies are. According to your grandsons, you're ancient. Yes, I think one of my students at school told me I was ancient today, but he said not to worry about it because I didn't act ancient. Because I'm going to be 46 next week. And he said to me, 46 is really old, Mrs. McKay. But it's okay. You don't act like you're old. Yes, the pickle's going on the other card. We're going to put the pickle on the other card. I love you guys. I love that you understand my pickles. Okay. These are so not lined up. This might not even go through the way I've got it set up right now. It did. Who is your favorite? Ooh. For Black History Month, who did you do for Dolan? Who was your person? Did you, like... I have a ton. So mine would be a large list. Okay, so that's gorgeous. And I can I'll cut it to kind of look. And then let's... I'm coming to here. There we go. And then we'll do the flower, and then we'll do a pickle, okay? Because I feel like every card needs a pickle. Canadian Cacti Pickle Creator. Yeah, man. Don't tell Erica that I call them pickles. But it does look like a pickle. Admit it, Anne-Marie. Oh, you did? Okay. Just a sec. Put it down. Crank it. Work it. Own it. Jackie Robinson. Okay. There, that guy. Oh, adding a little bit of purple. Okay. And then I got to pick somebody else. Who else? Oh, we were going to do the pickle. Where's the pickle? I'm going to do a Mossy Meadow pickle. Just a second. There we go. I'm killing you with the pickle. But it does look like a pickle, Eth. Wait till you see it. I'm totally jiggling everything around. And the dogs... There we go. We got it. And then I'm going to end up finishing just my favorite card because I'm going to run out of time. Okay, so we've got those ones put in there. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, I really like how that one turned out. Is this guy? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on this guy here because he's coming together a little bit smoother right now. It does look like a pickle. Cacti expert or not, nothing wrong with that. See? So now I don't feel bad. Even Anne-Marie says it's pickle-like. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take this guy, but we're going to just get him. I'm not worrying about the whole thing because I'm going to trim some off. Ooh, maybe I'll let it overhang there. That's cute. Okay, so we're going to go like that. Now, what I'm going to do here, and you're going to see me use my little mini paper. I know, they do look like pickles. Little dill pickles. I feel like somebody's going to need to make a card about a dill pickle card. So we're going to go like that. And we're just going to take that part off, okay? So you can kind of see how this one, I'm going to let it overhang a little bit crazy. Okay, and then this one. Now I wonder with this one, if I stamped this part right here behind, follow me, color. Do we know what color these things are? I feel like they're on one of the cards, or the DSPs. This is how I do my research. I don't do real life research, I do DSP research. Okay, so I'm going to go with, let's try you. And then we're going to take, have you guys seen this? Where's the Mossy Meadow? Have you ever rocked and rolled something? Mine would have to be Aretha Franklin or Beyonce. I love it with music. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And okay, let's check it. No, it's not good. I don't like it. Smooth it out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to just test this, you guys. Don't test it on your actual card or test it on the back. Oh, yeah, it's kind of funky. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll do that again. So I'm going to ink it up in this. We're going to do this. Getting crazy. Adding a little bit of dark to that side. This is going to come on to here. Therefore, you are going to pop out that way. I've got a really inky. Oh, that's fun. Happy birthday. Really cute. Thank you. Aretha Franklin, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, baby. Okay, that one's going to come onto here. Love it. Maybe I'll go down the bottom. And then the pickle, we're going to put the pickle on, but the pickle's going to get flowers. But I can't have my pickle centered. It'll bother me if my pickle is centered. So take your pickle, move your pickle off. I'm going to go left-hand side here, kind of here-ish, to allow for a flower over top. I'm going to grab my trimmer. So I'm going to stick more to what my original measurements were for you guys. Okay. Pulling that off. But you guys have some options there, right? So if you're the person who likes multiple layers, you can jump in there. Okay, so now let's try and lay this bad boy out. So we're going to have you. This is going to come in over here. You're going to come in. I'll stick those all together in a sec. That's going to come in down there. That's going to come in down there. That's going to come in there. We're going to add like a sentiment kind of going across. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some embellishments or kind of flowers to our little bits. Okay. Ooh, you know what I think this one might need? Would you object if I hucked in a few more little flowers on this one? I'll pull these guys out and I'll do them in a second. Okay, I'm going to close up the 9 million ink pads because they're starting to make me nervous. Oh no, did I miss something about the pickles? You fall right in the middle of my 8 children. Oh, you guys are so cute. I love watching the comments. Okay, focus. DSP, let's get it down. First step. Take that DSP and take this on. Whoops, we're out. So when that happens and you're too lazy to change it live, grab an old roll of snail. Nope, it's not in the cupboard. There it is. And we'll continue on with some snail because it's there. I'm not going to lie. I don't love my snail anymore, people. I like my seal better. I've got it now. Like, you know, once you kind of get the knack of something and you just kind of get in the zone. Okay, so we've got that one on here. Next, I'm going to stick down my strip of Mossy Meadow. I'm not giving it any lift. Are you guys, is anyone in shock? Are we gasping in horror? There is no dimensionals being used yet. Okay. Let's pull down just a hair so we don't see any kind of naked bits poking out the bottom. Keep your naked bits poked in. Okay, now next, what did we say? The side is a good place for the pickle, especially with the flowers. Stop it! PG. Okay, I lost the dimensionals. We had dimensionals when we started, and I ate those too. Would you believe me if I told you that I actually lay everything out before I start and then manage to lose it all? That's really, Claire, I don't want to do that. I have no interest in getting attacked by cactus and things falling off and jumping on me. That's super out. Okay, so on these, I'm going to put down 2 on there. I noticed you said yet. Yeah, you did notice the yet because I'm adding them now. But I figured I could get a little bit thick on there if I popped everybody up. So how we're going to start with this is we're going to load in. I think I'm going to do you up top like we had started. PG, people. PG. Oh, yeah, because Ethan, you're going to land me in Facebook jail. Oh, can that happen? Be careful. Don't get me in Facebook jail. I don't want to be in jail. That scares me. It does. Is that dorky? I'm super scared of that. Okay. Yes, you're going to go down here and we're going to put the color, the one with a bit more like the not so much green. We're going to pop him in the middle. Okay. You're originally from West Texas. Oh, Eileen, honestly, once you get this set, I'll show you some of my other ones I've done with it, and you start to play, you kind of become a little bit addicted. Okay, these guys are all jumping in just like that. Almost reminds me a little bit camera roll-ish, right? I guess you could even put that. That would have been cute underneath. Okay, now this guy's going to pop in here to start, but I have to add some more color because it's not enough color for me yet. They love that you get into full-blown discussions with people in here. Cracks me up. Okay, so we've got that one in there. Now let me just, I'm going to grab my little mini boss for 2 seconds. I'm going to grab just a couple more little flowers. So from here, we're going to steal this. We've got a big purple, so I feel like I would like a big or a larger calypso. Maybe I'll do a couple small calypsos. Okay. jump in here. Now, I know you're going, oh my gosh, that's such a piddly, like it's a little die. It is, I will give you that, but it actually works. Is that the right one? I'm just wondering if I should grab the right die for the right piece. There, that's what I wanted. I wanted a bigger piece. Couldn't find it. Did now. Chop. Okay, so let's take you. Let's get you all kind of settled. I'm having lineup issues tonight. That was totally, it reminded me of that Tupperware ball where I can't figure out things. Ether, you going to bed? Good night, darling. Or not to bed, it's early. You're just getting off from hanging out with your grade 6 teacher. Oh, okay. I try not to use inappropriate words. I try and be very careful. If you actually knew me in real life, you'd realize how hard I was trying because I actually have a mouth a little bit like a trucker. Okay, and then what did I do with that tiny one? There it is. Okay, let's try one more of these. Oh, once I get kind of in a zone and I feel like I'm feeling myself calm down, when I first get on, I'm like, what if I screw up? What if anyone else get in their own head? I have lately. Okay, let's tuck this one in. I want to see your cards. What sets are you using? What did you pick for your 3 little images? All right, there we go. And I got it. That's perfect. And then I'm just going to get my sentiment next. Dogs are wrestling upstairs again. Okay, you are going to just get some snail. Hello, Connie. And then you are also going to just get some snail. I knew you, my peeps. Trucker mouse. Isn't that awful? I do. I totally have one. Okay, super fun. Next, I want to go back in and I'm going to grab those sweet little embellishments that we had. My bottom 2, because those are the ones I cut into already. And we're going to grab a little bit of color just to pop stuff on. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe he's going to get that. Is there a specific type of flower that's supposed to go with a specific type of cacti? Because if there is, I don't know about it. So I just wing it. We wing it, baby. Okay, there. Oh, maybe I shouldn't give them both pink. Maybe I should give one of them purple. We have to have equal distribution of color here. There, tiny. That's what I wanted. Well, I've done a lot of cards with this design over the years. So, like, I don't know if I love it yet. I'll get there. I have to kind of play. Using Forever Blossoms. Oh, love that. That was such a beautiful. Okay, so kind of maybe we'll put you. Like you better up there. Okay, so we're gonna just throw on a little bit of color. So we'll do those in 1 second. Do you like how I just kind of left this one to the wayside as I started it? I will finish it and I will post both. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to pick a sentiment from here and I want to figure out how I'm gonna lay it on. I know, Janet, isn't it fun? Okay, you're married to a sailor. Oh yeah, so you understand. You're rolling with me. Now, do we want? I have to read it the right way. What do you say? Oh, life can get kind of prickly. We can throw that one on. We can put, you are a rare find, my dear friend. I just have to figure out what I'm going to die cut them with, or, you know, my sentiment little pieces, but that's okay. I like that one. You're a dear friend. That's quite pretty. That other card, move aside. Yes, move aside. You got left behind. You're too slow. Slow on the uptake. It was more because I was trying to figure out how to add the pickle, and then I got panicked, and so I actually vetoed my own card because it was one of those ones that I got nervous about doing in front of other people. That happens, you know. You kind of go, what if this goes south and it looks really ugly? And so I just said, scrap it. There. Now you can absolutely apply your pickle flowers with, you know, multi-purpose glue. I'm not doing that. For those of you who are going, why? Why won't she do it? It's because she's an idiot with multi-purpose glue, okay? Okay, so, oh, those are getting kind of fun. It looks cute. I love the colors. Next, this. What are we going to do with it? Where are we going to stamp it? What color are we going to do? I'm feeling like I want Highland Heather. And then I just have to figure out What dye? You can throw dye suggestions at me. But the other I know, but Judy, I promise you I will use it. I was more scared of my stamping going wrong. That's where I panic, and I think I get nervous about looking, I get nervous about looking stupid in front of people. Okay. And plus I need to cut some more mats for that one. So those two are going on there, and then I think he is going to get a pickle. Okay, he's going to be in a pickle if he doesn't get finished. It helps if you use the smaller end. Clutches pearls. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so now let's just test this. So we can do You Are a Rare Find in purple. It might work. It might. But I just have to figure out punch. Oh, it's looking blurry on YouTube and on Facebook. Do not even. No. Help me. I will cry if this goes south. There, looks like it's improving a little bit on Facebook. YouTube still looks a bit blurry. YouTube, it's coming. I think you're on a bit of a delay in comparison to Facebook, and so it comes at you a little bit slower. So I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to grab one of these. That looks like fun. Before I'm just finished, leave her. I'll leave her thumbs up. You guys are so cute. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got a plan here. So I'm going to go to, what sentiment size strip would I like? I think I'm going to do 1/2 inch, just looking a little narrow. Maybe I'm going to go to a 3/4 inch strip. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I've got my 3/4 inch strip ready. Now I'm going to go with, I like this guy, so we're going to come in here. We're going to do, oh, I love that end. Look at it. Oh, good one. Okay, and then do you guys feel, what did you feel like? Was that purple dark enough, or do you feel like we should have had a darker sentiment? Is the purple good? Should we, let's check it out. Should we mossy it up? What are you thinking? Should we mossy or should we purple? I feel like I might need to mossy. And if I mossy it, just wait, I'm going to mossy it. Do you like how I asked you and then just ignored you? I'm mossying it. There's no vote. Step away from the vote. Anne-Marie, you know what's funny? I don't think I would be nervous if I were just on Facebook, but YouTube, don't laugh, it feels like a whole new set of friends. It does. And so you get a little bit like, it's definitely different. Okay, oh, I love that. That is gorgeous. Okay, so let's just chop that off. Just a sec, we're coming in. And then we're gonna punch this one. Purple, the sentiment is not the star. Oh, Judy. Okay, sorry, we're gonna come in here. Okay, well, we're gonna have to keep cutting. Have you guys ever done this? Anyone else ever done this where you just keep like pushing it in further and further and chopping off more and more? He's gonna have to go in further. I'm gonna have to give him a little bit of a, there. Oh, it's gonna need one more. Do we have enough paper? Can we get it in? I think we can. Oh, it didn't work. Did I miss it? Oh, now I lost paper. Look at, looking good. Oh yes, looking good. Okay, now my only issue here is I feel like I want it to have something behind it. So you guys, you don't have to do, oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I like it like it is. Just a second. Maybe I will give him, you know what you can do. Totally playing with you guys. I told you we were doing Mystery Monday, and now it's like a mystery to me because now I'm adding things that I was not intending to add. So now I'm just starting to play. But this is where it gets fun. So I kind of went to a wider strip here. Just a second. No, I'm keeping that one we had. Just breathe. Don't get all excited. Oh, I look like I am frozen. There. Jumped. Spun. I'm not a sponger. Poor Debbie. Debbie's like, sponge the edges. I'm so not a sponger. I only sponge if I'm using like crumb cake or something. I'm not a colored sponger. Yeah, I don't love. Nope, don't love that. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to keep it like this. So I've got this. Now the only thing I'm seeing, it's funny, for me I'm seeing something more to this and it's just not there yet. So I'm going to try one last technique here. one. This is purely just me trying to get a little something more to this. If it had gold above and below. Oh, I like that. Okay, I found it. Sorry. So I need to know here. The measurements on this little Strippy Dippy, I want 1 7/8 of an inch of gold. Ta-da! There we go. I know I totally could use purple. But I stole some gold. It's looking a little bit large. I'm just going to make it a bit narrower. Okay. Totally playing with this. Still very blurry. Yeah, and now it's totally cleared up on my end on YouTube. So now it totally looks normal on YouTube and on Facebook. It was like it had to work through something. So hang in. If you're still blurry, it looks like it's going to clear up for you. I feel like it's the weather. It looks like it's going to clear up for you. Okay. It's about as reliable as weather forecasting. Okay. Oh, I like. Yep, working for me. Now, this part's going to put some of you, you're going to gasp in shock and horror. If you're regular with me, you're not even going to be fazed by this. We are going single dimensional on this end, and we are double dipping on the second end, people. We're going double. Work it up. There we go. There we go. Okay. You are a rare find, my dear friend. How high up do I want you? Here-ish. I'll let you overhang your cacti. Dude. Oh, I'm loving it. I need to breathe. Sorry, it starts to come together for me, and then I get really happy. Now, I want something in here. I feel like I'm going to go back to those metallic pearls because I feel like the gold metallic pearls are so kind of... Nope, that's not it. Not funny. Okay. Next trick. We go to rhinestones. Yes, I kid you not. Don't panic yet. I know that you're all thinking, oh, rhinestones are getting gaudy with that. They're not once I color them. Okay, so let's take you. Let's take a Highland Heather blend. Where did you get it? Came in my large sheet. I know it is ridiculous. That sheet of dimensionals. It came in a paper pumpkin kit years ago. And Debbie, I kid you not, I kept it in my craft room. Like it was like a badge of honor. I was like, I'm never going to use it. And I'm like, okay, this thing is going to it's going to fall apart soon if I don't use it. So I decided to use it. So all I'm doing is I'm using my blends to add some purple to my rhinestones. There we go. Make them all cute and purple. When you don't have things that match, you make them. That's how we roll. If you depress the 3 dots in the right-hand corner, you can control the blur by... Oh, look at this. Hang on. Cheryl Lee Addy. She's going to give me information here. So you can control the blur by changing quality. Default is 140, and I can increase to up to 600. I'm going to play with that. There's also something to do my Wi-Fi because it starts off beautiful. And then I find, depending on time of day, whatever, I often get changes in the quality of my... thing. Sometimes it's absolutely perfect for the whole time. Ooh, look at, whoops, too far. Don't go that far. You are a rare find, my dear friend. Okay, now I'm going to do one last thing. You might get mad. You might say, Ange, just stop while you're ahead. I am going to add a little bit of twine. I can no longer do single twine bows. Every bow I do must now be a double twine bow. I don't know why. Okay. Choppity chop chop. You're so darn cute. Oh, if you could see me right now, I don't know if you'd be saying that. I'm kind of acting like a... There we go. Okay. Pull. 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 Make it all cute and balanced. I love the double bow though. I don't know, it just gives it much. Wow, using heart background paper and it's not Valentine's Day. I don't have any heart background paper. What hearts? Oh, maybe she thinks that my background paper is hearts. Look, it's not hearts. It's actually all cactus. Kind of fun, huh? Okay, so it's cactus paper that we had in there. Now, I just have to place him. I'm going to put him, I think, just over top. Let's take yours. The pickle's going to get a relocation of his flower. Relocate your pickle flower. It's going over here. There. I feel like I've touched it too many times. I'm going to have to redo that glue dot. Okay, that's going to go there. The card on the right looks like hearts. Oh, it does. I see that. Okay, sorry, over there. Yes, those two are also cactus, but they do look like heart shapes in there. Okay, and then last one. Sorry, what did I do with the bow? There it is. You are going to go in here. And you, where did I do with you? Oh, you're right in front of me. You're touching the card. If it got any closer, it would look like it was. There we go. Okay, I am happy with it. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. So this is what we have got. And it turned out quite cute. I love kind of that little bit of gold behind there. I like how it makes that pop. I love how we've got our sweet little flowers, all our different cacti kicking around. I'm going to jump over to me for a sec. Okay. Hang on, I got to come back. You're going to get the weird view of me bending down here. There we go. Okay. So, my loves, I want you to remember that we are into our final stages. Oh, got really bad hair from being outside with the dogs. It's a little bit damp here today. We're in our final stages of celebration, okay? So, whoops, I can't do this ever. There is our sweet and adorable little flowering cactus card. I want you to remember, if you head to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, right there, you can see it, and use that host code, for every $60 you spend, you're going to get to take advantage of celebration benefits. They're only on for 6 more days, and there's still some super cute stuff. I want to see someone try this layout with the donkeys. What about if you had a donkey peeking out in each one of those, all kind of, you know, doing different actions? So where's my donkey set? If I were a donkey, there. It's got 3 donkeys, you guys. You could do it. So that's one of the free sets that we have got during celebration. So if you spend 60 or more, you get to choose a free set. Well, you could choose the donkeys, and you could have each one appear in your different windows. Yes? Woo woo. Anyway, mwah, have an amazing evening. Today was Monday. I will see you all on Wednesday evening, okay? And I'll do Facebook and YouTube all at the same time. I should just check my Facebook comments, make sure we're all okay. Janet D. There we go. Can't wait for Mystery Monday. Tuesday, good. Close stamp pad. Kathleen, watch Kathleen, this is going to make her crazy. The green paper was already in it. I know it wasn't. Are you shocked? Kathleen, I promise, look it, I'm closing it right now. There we go. Now what is, hang on, someone's saying something. Oh, that makes it even better. Can a cactus set be purchased without being subscribed to company? Absolutely, Karen. So I don't know whether you live in Canada or the US. You don't have to subscribe to anything to purchase Stampin' Up! Products from me. If you head to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, it's like an online store. And so you would just go to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, go to my page, and then up in the top, there's like a little search bar. Type in the words flowering cactus. It's a product medley. So that product medley that you can order would have the stamps, the dies, the designer series paper, those 2 things of twine, and all that, the little felt pieces in it as well. So there's not a subscription site for those. So it's just kind of perfect and easy, and you can buy all those things. Mwah. If you are, Karen, if you're in the US, let me know, and I'll put you in contact with someone you can buy it from. Okay? Take care, you guys. Have an amazing